Hello everyone, welcome to Moto 2. This is where we're crossing the halfway point of the season. If my math is correct, I didn't double check this. I believe this is where we're doing this is the 11th Moto. 11th Moto, and we're doing 21 on the season. So crossing that halfway point of the season right here. It's weird because it's taken a while, but at the same time, I'm sure everybody relates to this. At the same time, it's taken a while, but it feels like this. How are we, hitting halfway point right now? It's pretty crazy. But yeah, been a crazy season so far, and hopefully going to continue with that, and hopefully starting now, crossing this halfway point with the second Moto at Phlegethon. So hopefully we get some good action here. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. All right, so we're going to have Matt, Coop, and Armada, Hunter, Vulcan, and Opix, Detail, Slaunch, and Soul. And Luke and the Lonesome Row are going to be sending on the nade for this one. It's going to be, we had to reset the lobby, so it's going to be 41 on the checkpoints, 20 laps again around our second custom layout, not a real-life based layout on the season. Here we go. Who's going to take it in Moto 2? And we're green. Left lane, we got 3 early jokers. I saw Soul and, I saw Soul, Slaunch, and a white guy. I couldn't tell which white guy. But one of them committed. Must have been Opix or Coop. We'll find out. This got to be Coop, right? So it must have been Opix committing to that early Joker strategy. Here they come out of the whoops. It's Coop and Hunter battling for that early lead. Oh, my God. Lots of cheeses. Lots of side-by-sides here. Oh! What are these contacts? Oh, my God. Aggressive cheesing in the front and a flip with a fast recovery in the back. What the hell? Yeah, like I said, that exit of that split, when you have those side-by-side battles, it is a tricky part. Early Joker. Again, 3-way battle. Matt, Armada, and Luke. Big 3-way battle early on. Oh, nice tight racing out of Armada and Luke right there. See how this one works out. Armada going to have this high side. And that's what I was talking about. You can really send it in and take the line away. That inside, removing the bump that we had earlier there, sets up for that. Oh! Coop with the... How did he launch that hard? Matt? Reversing? I don't know what's going on here. Lots of cheese early in the Moto 2, as you usually expect. Hunter with a decent lead right now. Luke already up to second. Coop in the podium spot, then Armada some early jokers. Coop and Armada going at it. Oh, no. Oh, nice break action out of Armada to let Coop do that and then get by him. I liked that. I saw that. Detail some early joker cheese, I believe, right there. And Vulcan. And all right behind Opix. This might be a battle on track. Opix way high, and you see Vulcan keeping it low right there. He will get the run. As he should with that low run. Oh, side by side. What is this? Slaunch. Is this Slaunch battling with Armada? How the hell did this even happen? Is Slaunch gaining that hard, or did Armada take an early joker? Because I know Slaunch early jokered at least once. How the hell did it work out to be this way? That's incredible. Oh, they went off? I think he went off. I think Slaunch doing it again. Right? Slaunch going in for a second joker. Let's see how this works out. Maybe a lot of these guys going for one because Slaunch pretty far back early on. Maybe a lot of these guys only have one deep so far. Oh, side-by-side action for the lead. Luke on the inside, Hunter on the outside. This is lead battle right now. This is where it's going to get interesting. Nice and clean. Hunter maybe getting into the rocks a little bit, but he's going to just... I actually like that decision. Instead of going around the outside of Luke right there, Luke having the line, Hunter's like, all right. I mean, he's pretty much got the pass. Let's just take the Joker now. I like that move. We're going to see how that works out. I think that's a good move for Hunter in this position. He's going to have the run. Oh, he overclears a little bit, so he's not going to have the run. Maybe a battle up here, though. Yeah, that Moto 2 is just going to be high-octane action this whole time, isn't it? Oh, aggressive send! Armada on Coop. But Coop having the run. Can Armada complete the pass? Jesus. Oh my god. Detail with a massive send rides the rut the whole way. Not able to complete the pass, but he saw the opportunity and went for it right there. That got pretty crazy. Let's go on board. I have a feeling this is about to get wild for these podium spots right now. Coop and Armada going at it super aggressively, and now Detail getting involved. And they both take the Joker! Well, that's not what I was expecting. Let's see how this works out. They both peel off. I mean, there's no way that was coordinated. Let's see where they come out. There they are. They're going to be clear. These guys are going to be clear. Not going to come out next to anybody. Coop behind Slaunch, but Slaunch going to have him. So no Jokers taken. Luke to the lead already, but no Jokers taken. A lot of these guys, like literally everybody else with at least one, I think. And a lot of these guys already with two. I like this run. Aw, Coop trying to make it happen. I liked that run. I thought that was going to work out. Slaunch taking the inside. Coop going around the outside. I believed for a second, but Slaunch able to hold off. Slaunch getting loose, but Opix getting loose in front of him as well. Can Slaunch set this up? I like it. He's going to slow down. He's going to back it down early, send it back in. Does he set up a little crossover cheese? He can't really do it. Opix is there. Oh, that's just great side-by-side battling. That's a hard spot to do it that clean, too. That's a great job out of both of them, and this battle is not over yet. Opix not going to go for the aggressive block pass. He does show the yes a little bit, but oh! Slaunch almost lands on him. Slaunch liking this inside, one of the few drivers really opting for it, and right there it works out for him. He has a great run. It looks like Soul going for it too. And again, that's one of the things I'm proud of with this track. I think the split line on this one, that particular one, worked out a lot better than the split on Minnesota. That one seems pretty balanced. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Let's see what happened. What happened here? Who was this with? Vulcan and Hunter. Vulcan and Hunter. And Vulcan just too far over to the left. And Hunter just committing to that Joker, and that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. But yeah, I think it's another thing where it's that like risk reward. I think the outside is just a lot easier. Like on average, I think the outside's just, I mean, you could still gain and lose time. There's still better ways to take it, but in general, I think the outside's just a lot safer. Inside might have some speed, but you've got a rut. You've got two conky jumps. On the outside, you only have to manage one conky jump. You don't really have to deal with the rut. Like, there's a lot more that could go wrong on the inside, but if you hit it well, it might be worth it. Another thing to factor in, too, is that, like, oh my goodness, is that, like, right here, that exit can be really spooky for the inside as well. So it balances out pretty interestingly. What the hell is going to happen here? Yeah, it's unfortunate. Oh, come on, H2A. That wasn't that bad. We can fast forward. But yeah, I think we struck a better balance with it. Again, that inside might have the pace, but I think there's like a good risk-reward trade-off. I think it works out really well on this track. So let's see right here. Who is this on the outside? It's Coop. Coop on the outside. And then this is just a 3 wide, and then Coop up there probably can't even tell that Soul is here. So I'm going to explain it. Like, that's probably what happened here. It's like technically a 3 wide, but it's a 3 wide of a bunch of noses. Like, I doubt Coop. I'm sure he could see Hunter. I doubt he could see Soul. And then that just ends up happening. So probably going to need to be some give and take on that one in the future. That'd probably help out a little bit there. Coop going to go for the Joker. Yeah, that probably would have helped in that situation. Because the way that 3 wide was spread, I highly doubt Coop could see Soul. I mean, obviously Hunter could. I doubt Coop could. So, unlucky there. So let's get a status update. How is this race? We're not even halfway through. Jesus, this has been such an action-packed race, and we're not even halfway through. Luke in the lead right now, but what is our order? Detail currently in second. Vulcan in third, but Vulcan done with those Jokers. He might be in a great position here. Slaunch, then Opix. So Slaunch and Opix in there again too. Hunter, Soul. Hunter, Soul, Coop. Jesus, I love that turn. And then Armada and then Matt, I believe. Trying to get our running order as we go halfway through. There he is, Matt ripping it. Luke Tinnen with the lap cheese, conking it. Interesting. Detail going for some heavy inside action there. I love... One thing that I like about how this track worked out, we have a lot of people that are fast, you know? We have a lot of... Oh! Okay, right there. That's exactly what I was talking about. And we saw it earlier in the race, too. That is a downside of the inside. Well, as you can see, like, look at how bad Hunter's entry is here. Like, this is a bad judge of how much faster the inside is. Hunter's entry is just not a good entry. Like, he almost loses it. So, obviously, Soul's going to gain here. But again... And then Hunter has that speed, and you can tell he's trying to turn, but as soon as they bump, then it, like, straightens out, and yeah. So that's one of the downsides to the inside is, like, you can get that pace, but when you go for that pass right there, you need to be clear. If you're not clear, you're going to be in a rough spot. So yeah, pros and cons. I like, not just with that part, I like how a lot of it worked out on this track. I feel like we have a lot of drivers with a lot of pace, different driving styles, and different speeds. And we just see different lines. I feel like we just, even in like slight cases, we just see different line choices and different decisions being made around the track. And I like that. I find that very interesting. I like how much variety we're seeing in the, you know, in the lines taken on this track. And it's like working too. Like, for, you know, it's working for different people. It's not like there's a line that's just, like, obviously faster. So I really like how that's working out on this one. That's the goal with these rallycross tracks. It doesn't always happen. It's hard to accomplish it, right? You know, hits and misses, but that's the goal. Soul and Hunter looks like it's spicing up. We'll watch this one for a bit. Again, 23 Joker laps probably coming in for those leaders some point soon, I would hope. Soul having great runs on Hunter. He has a great run on Hunter around the outside, but it is around the outside. Can he go for a crossover here, maybe? Hunter actually playing it nice. He gave the space. He, you know, took the right side once he had it, to be fair. But Soul going for this inside, and you could tell, I mean, Soul is just getting... He's going to get him. He's going to get him right there. I mean, Soul is just getting way better entries. I think that's what it is. Like, that outside has speed, but Hunter's last few outside entries have just not been very good. And Soul's inside entries have been phenomenal, so he's just eventually going to take that spot there. Mono working his way through here. Trying to get a look at what we should be watching on track right now. I think things might have settled out a little bit. Slaunch, I think, working his way in fourth here. Maybe we could see a Joker usage. I feel like we'll see a Joker here soon. We need to get a re-look at the field and figure out where we're at. That's Armada, okay. That's Luke coming up on him. So not taking the Joker, so that's lead. We're over halfway. There's Detail, who's taken one? Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't really know. I know Vulcan's done. I know Luke hasn't taken any. I'm pretty sure Slaunch is done. Pretty sure, like, all these guys are done. I think it's just Luke and maybe Detail that has to take another Joker. I'm pretty sure Detail has one. I think Luke has two. And the rest of the field is done. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm like 99% sure that's the situation. So we're just waiting on a few last Jokers being taken here, but those few last Jokers are going to be taken by the top two spots. Oh! It was Armada. God dang it. So that was a close call right there. Armada cheesing that entry right in front of Luke. That could have been weird. So Luke going for a Joker here. We'll see how this works out again. I think Detail has only taken one, so we'll see how this works out. Like, this will be a legit on-track battle, I believe. And there he is. So it's going to be a pretty good gap, but it's still workable. Detail, I mean, it's still a spot where if he has some really good laps, but there's Vulcan. Vulcan might be in, like, the winning position right now. We're going to have to watch and see how this plays out. I think this end of this Moto 2 is going to be crazy. Very similar to what we saw in Phoenix. I'm not talking Gears of War. That kind of worked. Anyways, all right, so I think we got to see these last few Jokers coming in soon, right? I mean, this is what I'm going to be watching at this point because this is like the race. And yeah, different approaches in that last turn, different approaches in the first turn, different approaches like here and in the Joker even. Like, I like how much variety we're seeing from different drivers and like all of them having success with their lines and their different ways of taking things. Like, it's pretty cool. Oh, Detail showing it. Showing that he's close. He's had a really good last couple laps. Now that the Joker's come out from Luke, I feel like Detail's had a pretty good run here, and he's gained a little bit. See if he can work it down, because this is going to be a position battle. And honestly, he's done a great job recovering this Moto with that early cheese. I mean, he's in a spot for the win, I would say, here. He's in a good position. But again, the question mark for me is Vulcan. I feel like Vulcan's in the best position, looking at the gaps that we saw earlier. And interestingly enough, they're both going to do it. They're both going to do it at the same lap. This is going to get weird. Luke and Detail both going in for their Joker on the same lap. And that's Vulcan right there, left side of your screen. And it looks like he's going to have this cleared. Oh my god. Detail sending it, but Vulcan has a bad exit. And Luke's coming in hot. Somehow makes contact with the front tires. I don't know how, with how hot he came in there. And Detail's showing it. And again, this is it. All Jokers done. This is the battle for the win. This is the battle for the race. And it's going to be coming to 3 to go this time by. And it's a straight up, close, like 1 hog length each on-track battle. This is going to be sweet. We'll see how this one plays out. And Slaunch lurking in 4th. Can't forget about him behind us here, too. Yeah, Detail even going for the... Yeah, I just love the different approaches that we're seeing here. But yeah, that's it. 3 laps to go. Oh, Vulcan getting loose on the exit. But Luke not being able to go for it. Maybe a look-see right here. We'll see how this works out. Not yet. Vulcan protecting that inside. Luke going to go for the outside. Detail setting up in 3rd here. And again, Slaunch not that far behind, lurking in 4th. If these guys battle, it's getting really intense for the lead right now. And Vulcan going for... He's not going to hold it all the way. Luke's going to show a nose. He doesn't get the momentum. Oh, this could be a crazy finish. Ripping down. 2 laps to go. Vulcan with a rough exit right there. Luke's going to show the nose a little bit. Not going to be able to make a pass here. Vulcan's going to try to hold on to it. Oh, he doesn't get a very good exit. Oh! Detail coming in close behind. Luke to the inside. It's going to get crazy for the end of this race here, going into the wall jump. Vulcan really sending it, and he gets a rough landing, and then Luke's going to take the lead off that. But does it set up a move for Detail in 3rd? And can Luke hold on to it? Vulcan has a really good run in the whoops. Going through. Oh, Vulcan makes a mistake right in front of Detail. Oh, no. Oh, that is brutal. Oh, my goodness. And now Detail in a spot where he's got to fight for those 4th and 5th place positions. That is brutal. Wow. Coming into the white flag right here. Luke and Vulcan and Slaunch now moving into the podium position. Right spot, right time. And this is like all battle for position. What the hell? Detail sending forward on Opix, trying to get that position back. Probably not happy about how that wreck went, but Slaunch, I mean, Slaunch might be too far, but these are still for position. Soul and Opix there still for position. And we can't forget the lead battle still going on too. That's Coop there. That's Armada there. Here it is. Luke and Vulcan. And it's a pretty separate gap at this point. That might be curtains. These guys still going for it, though. Opix on the inside, Soul on the outside. Those guys are still... Oh, my God. They're crossing each other up. What is this battle? And then coming to the end. Luke's going to take the win there. Or he already went through. Luke's going to take the win. Slaunch. Vulcan was 2nd. Oh, we have another cheese. Let's take a look at how this last lap battle went. Soul. I mean, Opix clear on theater. I mean, that's kind of whatever. I mean, on theater, he looks clear. I don't know how that cheesed so hard, but that's kind of whatever. But another pretty close battle of the line for Opix fighting for that top 5, and I think he is going to take it there. We'll do another replay rundown of our drivers crossing the line and finishing out. Oh, second moto here at Phlegethon. I'm running down the order again. It's going to be Luke, Vulcan, Slaunch with another 3rd place. Detail, Opix, Soul. Wow, big gap then. Hunter coming in 7th place. Must have just been a rough moto for Coop, Armada, and Matt, but they're working their way by, and spoiler alert, when they do, there we go. It'll be Coop improving on his first Moto position by 1. It'll be Coupe Armada. And then Matt bringing it home 10th. Yeah, that Moto 2 got spicy. I mean, as we expect with these RX races, but Jesus, that was a cheesy one. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was Phlegethon. We'll go through the overall results real quick. Luke going to be taking the overall with 34 points. Solange, a strong second place. Good consistency, going to take second overall with 28. Vulcan going to take third. In a 3-way tiebreaker, Vulcan, Detail, and Soul all tied for third overall, 26 apiece. 3, 4, 5 tiebreaker, whatever cheese right there, but they all got 26 points. 3, 4, 5. Opix, really strong night for him, 6th place with 24. Hunter 7th with 20. Coupe 8th with 17. Armada 9th with 17 as well. So a tiebreaker cheese there, and Matt coming home 10th with 14 as well. Yeah, that Moto 2 was pretty wild. Moto 2, very cracked there. Pretty good race to watch, and there's your overall results. We'll have to see how that affects the points and all that cheese when we get there. But yeah, looking forward, it's going to be Quebec. I'm really looking forward to it. We have another Triple Crown event coming up with Quebec. That one's going to be a lot of fun. I think that track just seems like it's going to be fun. I think that track's going to be really fun to race on. I think we're going to see some good battles and just spectating and racing. Like, I think that track's just going to be fun to race on. It just looks like it's built for battles. It looks like it's built for cheese. It looks like it's built to be an exciting night. So I'm really looking forward to, Quebec, for me personally, is my most anticipated track on the schedule in terms of just, like, fun to race on and hopefully fun to do spectating for. So I don't want to hype it up too much after I just did. But definitely don't want to miss Quebec. And then obviously Triple Crowns, you don't want to miss it for that reason either. Like, I just think that track's going to be awesome. So we'll see how that works out. But that'll be our second of 3 Triple Crowns on the season. And again, we passed that halfway point here. 11 motos down, 10 to go. Pretty cheesy HRL RX series, and hopefully we continue that into next week with Quebec. And, you know, we saw a big switch up. Lots of cheese go down at Minnesota Triple Crown. I would expect the same at Quebec. I think we're going to see some wild cards. I think it's going to be really fun. Definitely looking forward to that one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And see ya.